Hi, I'm Tanya, and welcome to Tanya's Feel Good Yoga page. I hope you join me for lots of fun yoga, and just want you to be creative, and please subscribe and like and share and make the world a better place by starting with you. So if it feels good to you, it must be good for you.
Feels good.
Oh, it's not the size of the sword, but it's the motion that's the lotion in the ocean. Ahoy, bucko! What'd you find on you? Look out.
I found this your bottle cap. It's got a message in it.
Yo ho ho, what do we need to know?
What's it say?
Oh, this is... Got to be careful with this. I love ye. Thank ye. Well, me hearties, we mustn't bottle up our feelings. Arrgh!
That's why I love you, Cap.
Arrgh, I love you too. Well, shiver me timbers, let's get limber. Get your sea legs and ship shape. Arrgh!
Yo ho ho, grab your toes.
All hands on deck, and let's find the treasure in your breath. Arrgh!
Hey.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Woo! All right, so let's ride with the tide and go with the flow. And work on just loving yourself today. Hey, why not? You're not your past. And just find the treasure and move your booty. All right, inhale, reach on up. And I'm gonna have to let my friend Polly hang out over here. All right, baby. All right. So just right here, to feel smooth sailing and allow yourself to feel the feels and recognize what they are. So you're able to observe any emotions that come up, but don't become attached. Recognize and feel, because feeling is healing. All right. So do set your intention. Let's go ahead and reach on up. And then exhale, just forward fold. And here, just taking your time. Maybe bend your knees, turn your head side to side. And then go ahead and bend the right knee. And take a deep breath here and just find the treasure in your breath. Let your head hang. And you always modify for how you're feeling today. Like I said, you're not your past, you're not your future. You are present. You are grounded. Now switching knees. Maybe turn your head, nod your head again. Just release. And we want to share love, so we don't want to just bottle it up, right? We want a clear channel of letting the energy just flow through you. All right, so now just go ahead and take your right leg in front of the left and hang out here. Anything coming up for you, let it go, let it flow, recognize. Deep breath. Just like the ocean waves, you're just going to let it keep flowing. Go deeper with the next breath. And then switch legs. Turn your head side to side. Nod your head. Just being aware here that you can just let it go. Relaxing the head. Feeling the feels. And allowing yourself to have a good day. Alright, and release. So I'm just going to have you bring your feet side by side again. And then inhale, rolling up. Reach on up. And exhale to your heart. Alright. I'm going to have you take a straddle. Let's go ahead and go into a triangle. And I'm going to have you turn the right foot out. So I've lined up my heels, my hips are open, my shoulders are open, my shoulders are right over my hips. I'm taking a breath here, just like a star, letting your heart shine. And just, how's your heart doing? How's your heart? Can you have compassion for yourself right now? And let's go into a triangle, so you're just reaching towards the right. And just trust that everything is working out for you. And release what doesn't serve you, so the things that don't serve you, so you can be present now. And then inhale up. And then we're just going to turn our left hip towards the right. Forward fold. Turn your head side to side. Nod your head. Now if you need a block or a prop that'll help you through this, just maybe you need to hold onto your leg. But if you can try to just let yourself relax into this pose, that you can trust yourself and know that you're worthy of health and happiness and abundance. So you are what you think, right? So I am healthy, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am amazing. Alright, so we're going to come up. I'm going to have you bring your right knee over your ankle, arms by your hips, and push up through the right leg. Well, come on up into Warrior One, so Peaceful Warrior. And then open up to Warrior Two. Shoulders are over your hips. And release. So do like a star, straighten the right leg and then turn the right foot in and the left foot out. And just shine here. How's your heart feeling? You're on a happy new adventure. Deep breath, feel it in your belly, feel it in your ribs. Use all of your lungs. All right, here we go. With the flow, just going into triangle. The left foot is out, the right foot's turned in. Stacking your shoulders, stacking your hips. So we're not dropping the right hip. So if you go too low, you're going to end up dropping that right hip. if you're not ready. You know, if your hips aren't open. So we're not forcing anything. We're loving and accepting where you are today. And we focus on solutions, not the problems. All right hand down, and we're going to work towards head to knee. I'm letting gravity support me. Allow my spine to get longer. Backs of my left leg to get longer, to open up. Feel your breath. When you need to modify for you. Modify for today. You're not your past. You're not your future. You're who you are right now. You're amazing. So I'm going to have you bring your left knee over your ankle. I'm just going to take my arms by my hips. I can even hold on to my hips. Just pushing up through the left leg, reaching up into warrior. And making sure that my left knee is not in front of the left ankle. Shoulder blades down. I'm in my body, and where my feet are, and where my heart is. All right, slowly opening up into warrior two. Just know that we can't change the wind, but we can adjust our sails. So we can adapt to whatever's going on, and that we empower ourselves by not blaming the rain or the waves that are coming in. Whatever they are, empower yourself. Love yourself. All right, turning your left foot in, and we'll take a straddle fold, and just maybe sliding your hands down your legs, toes are turned in, pull on your legs and reach forward. It feels good to be open and loving. I'm worthy, I trust myself, trust your choices. Now I'm going to interlace my fingers behind me and just take this a little bit deeper. My shoulders and my ribs are going to love this. So feel that breath. Go deep. A 7 count inhalation, 7 count exhalation. Just use your full breath. Use all of your lungs. And then inhale, come on up. Reach on up. And exhale to your heart. See, smooth sailing. Smooth sailing when you trust yourself. All right, so I'm gonna have you turn the right foot out just a little bit, not completely out. And we're gonna hinge over to the right. So you can maybe go to the floor. Maybe stay up. So my knee and toes are on the right are pointing the same direction. And I'm able to flex the left foot. And I'm observing what's going on. Observing with my breath, exploring what's going on, that everything's going to be all right. All right, and then just hinging to the other side slowly. And yes. So let go what doesn't serve you. Let it flow. You're creating your new happy adventure right now. All right, and release. So hinging center and just turn the toes in again and come on up your way and pivot your feet back together. All right, so let's go into a down dog. So inhale, reach up, exhale, fold, and we'll walk back into a down dog. Just pushing, your hands are grounded, so flatten your fingers, your palms, and then push back through your arms, pushing your shoulders back, pushing your hips back with your arms. And then see if you can straighten your knees, but notice is your tail tucked under, that you can push your tail up. If you need to bend your knees to push your tail up, that works too. See if you can slide your shoulder blades down your back, and that your ears are between your arms, that you're not looking forward or looking at your belly button. And here I want you to balance your ankles. So see if you can hide your heels behind your ankles so you're not splaying the feet in or out. I am balanced. And let's push back to child. Ooh, I like that. My ankle likes that. Coming up on your knees, tuck your toes, just push your hips back, stretching your toes, seeing how this feels. Maybe walking your shoulders over your hips, stretching the toes. How's that feel? And now I'm going to just bring my feet together, my knees together, and I'm going to lift the knees. So the heels stay up, and I lift my bottom up off the heels, and I just work on a balance. And see if you can get the heels to be parallel. They're not wanting to create your feet aren't creating a V. All right, and release. Taking the knees back down, untuck your toes, push back. And here, I'm going to lift my knees. So a modification for that is just to come up on your hands and knees And then just keeping the top of your right foot to the floor, lifting the right knee towards your chest. So you still get this nice stretch. You can switch sides. Or sit and lift. Stretch out your ankles. Nice. And release. So bringing your right leg forward. And we'll take a nice twist here. I'm going to just go ahead and slide that left leg back a little bit more. And lift the right arm. Lift the left knee. And breathe. Feel the breath in your belly. All right, and then go ahead and lower the knee. And in this, maybe just take the right foot out just a little bit. So now the right knee and right toes are pointing out a little bit. And maybe lift that back knee. I'm going to hold it there. Is that good? Breathe. And then reach for it. Just feel this wonderful stretch in the front of the left thigh. And we're doing the work to love and honor yourself. And that's a great feeling and something to celebrate. Yay, me! Yay, you! And just everything's working out for your highest good. That's a good feeling. All right, and release. Push back to down dog. So let's just set this up again where your fingers are flat and the fingers are spreading away from the middle fingers. The middle fingers are parallel to each other. And you're working on this equal balance between your feet and your hands. You're pushing your hips back. And we just let go of fears and doubts and worries. And when we bottle up our feelings, that can cause us to create injuries and disease. So we want to recognize what's going on so we don't overreact to things that aren't for our highest good. All right, let's go ahead and bring that left leg forward. And here, I'm going to swing around and lift the back knee, the right knee, and the left arm and shoulder up. Everything's working out. And that feeling is healing. And when we hold on to what doesn't serve us or push it away, we create unease or become a disease. So let it go and know that what you hold on to that doesn't serve you is keeping you from reaching out and grabbing what you deserve, your health, your happiness, your abundance. You are worthy. All right, go ahead and drop the right knee. And just taking turning up, you're going to take that back foot up. Breathe here. How's that feel? Are you ready to take it deeper and reach for the back foot? So feelings are healing, so we want to feel them, let them flow. All right. And release. Let that go. Push back to child. And take your right arm under. And switch sides. All right, that feels great. I feel great. I'm great. I am what I think. So come on down to your sit bones, and I'm gonna have you interlace your fingers and take your fingers underneath the ball of your foot, and then just lift your spine, lift your leg, and feel all the feels here. And it feels good to move your energy, to free your body, free your mind. Maybe bring your head to your knee. And release. And let's switch sides. So I'm interlacing my fingers all the way up, creating space in the hands, and taking my hands underneath the ball of my foot, kicking it, lifting up from the spine, and then head towards your leg. And let it go, and the soles of your feet together. Bounce your knees, lift your heart, and reach forward. So, bottling up isn't serving you. Releasing what doesn't serve you serves your highest good. Everything's working out for you. Everything's going to be all right. All right, coming on up so we can go back onto our backs. And go ahead and take your feet wide. And open your arms and open your heart, and here you just know your self-worth. You're worthy of your help. Taking your knees to the right, looking left. You're worthy of asking for help when you need help. That you release anything that's telling you that I don't want to be a burden, and that's not loving yourself. So you have to, I love myself and I'm worthy of help. I love helping people. I love people helping me. I love change. All right, and switch sides, knees to the other side, look to the other side. want to just hold on to love. We want to let it flow and create more love. All right, and release. So I'm straightening the left leg out and pulling the right knee in. Shoulders back. And I'm going to go ahead and circle the right ankle both directions. Flex and point. Flexing the left foot. All right, when you're ready, you can use a prop, a belt, a towel, or your hands to straighten your right leg. Pull it back towards you as you push the left knee towards your mat. And just know that your motion is the lotion. So keep it moving, so you move it so you don't lose it. And even if it's a micro movement, it's a movement. And if you feel like I can't even really move anything, just breathe and feel. And that is change. And let that go. Let's get nice and long. Reach with your legs and your arms, your body. And then exhale, hug your left leg in. Push your shoulders down away from your ears. Flexing the right foot and circling the left ankle. Both directions. Flex and point. And when you're ready, pull the left leg back. So if you're not able to reach for the foot, go above the knee so we can try to straighten the knee a little bit more. And use both arms and pulling your shoulders down. Open up. Great things happen when you allow yourself to receive. Loving your choices. All right, and let that go. And get nice and long, reach. And then exhale, hug both legs in and lift your head. I could never get enough of. And then release. All right. So one more pose, and that's just to cross your right ankle over your left thigh and hug your left leg in. And you protect yourself by being aware. You protect yourself by loving yourself and letting yourself heal and feel and be real. All right, and release. Let's switch legs. Just flexing the feet, opening up. Hello, here I am. What you feel is what you get, what you see is what you get. And just loving and accepting yourself for who you are today. Be present. All right, and let it go. And grab your feet, pull your knees down. Let's do a happy baby together. So And let it go. Alright, taking your feet to the floor and just push your hips up into bridge. Feet are parallel. Maybe interlace your fingers underneath you, or just push your hands and arms into the floor as you push your hips away from the floor. Big breath. Alright, and lower down. And lower your legs. And we'll do one more. I love this, where you just push yourself up in the fish. Lift your spine up off of the floor, dropping your shoulders towards your spine. Open your throat. Another deep breath. Look towards the floor. And release. Lower down. Turn your head side to side. And just relaxing here. Close your eyes. And let your toes drop out and your palms face up. And this is all the work that and energy that you created is now just resonating through you and around you. And this energy that you trust yourself and that you're worthy, that you love yourself, and that you're at peace with your choices. You're at peace with your past. And you're at peace with your present. And you will have peace in your future. And just riding your breath like the waves in the ocean. That you're strong and flexible. That you're a survivor. You are creative, and you create your health, happiness, wealth, abundance, because you believe in yourself and you say, I am healthy, I am happy, I am wealthy, I am abundant. And allow yourself to receive. And you give what you get. You give joy. You give health. You have a healthy mind and body and spirit. Turn to your side and breathe here. And push yourself on up. And reach on up into your heart. And you want to thank you for being here, for doing the work, and letting go of any negativity that anchors you from keeping you from sailing, from keeping you from loving life in your adventure. Thank you for taking this time to trust that everything is working out for your highest good. I love you, and namaste. Keep loving yourself. Arg!
On guard!
Everything's working out.
Right, mighty limber.
Woo! Shiver me timbers, I feel limber. Mwah!
Feels good.